All right, obviously, a tough night last Saturday against Oklahoma State in that secondary. How good were they, and how much of the problem were they as opposed to what you guys were trying to do?
I mean, it's on both parts, of course. They had experienced corners, and they were long and lengthy, and they did a really good job in coverage and stuff. And it's really, I take responsibility for it. We have to execute whatever the play call is. It's our job to execute and to get open.
Yeah.
We didn't get the job done, so we take the blame for that, and we just got to execute better. But they did a good job, and props to them. That's a good football team, and we just got to keep improving.
I know you guys expect the next guy to just step up in all situations, but how big of a loss was Malik for that game in particular?
It's always a big loss. Malik's a great player, and he's been making really big plays for us this year. A lot of plays downfield, so we would have loved to have him. And but again, you're right. It's next man up, and we need to step up and make the plays and replace him.
Yeah.
You notice the defense playing you guys differently with him out of the lineup?
No, I mean they played how we expected them to play, and they just did a good job. I mean, I give them props. They played a really good defensive game. They were dropping a lot of guys in coverage. Watching it on film, sometimes they were dropping 8 guys in coverage, and that's tough to beat. But it's really just comes down to us. We need to execute better.
How motivated has it made you guys as a receiver group to get back out there on Saturday?
Very motivated. We had a little team meetup, just us, the wide receiver group, met up and we talked about each other and the things that we want to accomplish this year and the things that we need to get done, and that we need to step it up and we need to improve and just work harder. And that's what we've been doing this week.
Who really is the biggest leader that organizes something like that if it's for the receivers?
Dalton, Malik, and Joaquin do a great job of speaking up for us. Yeah.
How long did it take guys to really get over Saturday's loss and start focusing on Baylor for this week?
I think we've been focused pretty well since Monday. Obviously, we were down, we were disappointed, but that's what you use Sunday for. You take a day to be sad about it, to be bummed out, and then Monday you got to come back and forget about it and move on to the next week.
And of course, we have to ask about uniforms. What was the reaction to seeing that Monday? What was it like being in the room? Just how'd that all feel?
It was pretty cool. The video was a really cool video. It was really well put together, and
Yeah.
it was really fun seeing everybody be super excited about it. And I think they look really good, so I'm excited to wear them.
Are you an all whites fan uniform wise?
I like them. I'm a fan that they're very similar to our old design, just in white, and I think it's just a good change up, but nothing too crazy.
Looked like Josh Youngblood may have been as excited about him as anybody. Is that accurate?
That's fun. Yeah, I think so. It's funny coming from a guy like me who has a personal connection to these old uniforms that I love them, and all these other guys don't think anything of them, so they love the new flashy uniforms, and there's nothing wrong with that. So that gets them excited that they're going to be like the other universities with alternate uniforms.
Without putting words in your mouth, are they kind of the ideal mix of the two? Because like you said, same design you used to like, but the color a little bit different.
I think they really are, because I think it can keep the best of both worlds for the fans that want to keep the old uniforms,
Yeah.
but also the fans that want to change up. And it's nothing too crazy, same exact design, just in white. And I think the white looks really clean and crisp, and so I think it's a good uniform design.